Aloha. This is Joshua Bowles with Lyric Woodwork and Snake Road Sawmill. Today I am going to talk about what we do to fill all the cracks and splits. And it's actually a huge subject. I mean, frankly, so much when we're working with these big slabs, there's so much of the work is filling cracks and splits and knowing all the things to do with them. And so I'm going to share with you, over the years, some of the top things that I've gleaned. And one of the factors is there's a number of them. It's what type of project is it? What's the schedule? How much time do we have? And then also how visible is it? I might think about something differently if it's the underside of a table versus something that's the top that's going to really show. So just to go over a few of them, probably the first one I'll go to for any small splits or cracks is this super glue. These guys make a good one. And then I'll often use the accelerator to make it go even faster. So that's for a small one. If I have something bigger, 1/8 of an inch or larger like that, what I'll do in that case is tape the bottom, and then I'll use this 5-minute epoxy. So it's a two-part, so I mix them up, and then I pour it into it, and that one works well for cracks of that size. Once they get any bigger than that, like 1/4 of an inch, then I have to go with the more serious epoxy that takes 3 to 4 hours to set up. Because if you use this one for too small of an area, it'll start foaming and split all over the place. Now, if I have something really small that's more cosmetic, and again, with these cracks, I'm using the glues and the adhesives because it's going to deter that from happening again in the future. But like in a case like this, where it's a small hole and it's merely cosmetic, then, and I really want to do a stellar job, I'll use this wax set. And then with these, what I'll do is just cut off a little chunk of it and put it in there. And then with this torch, I'll melt it, and then I can kind of trowel it in, and then as it dries, it'll harden. And with this set, I can match the wood perfectly. And here again is one of these spots where there's this tiny little splits. Sometimes this happens if it sits in the sun for just a moment too long, but those really need to be filled. And now I've got one other fix that I'll use. And now we're going to come over here. The one last fix I'm going to share with you is, so this is a project I'm working on where the client had a very tight deadline. I had to make it happen and make it happen quick. So what I used is Bondo, and it actually works great in that it sets up in like 5 minutes. And it's durable, so great product. Note to the manufacturer, if you could make this in like a wood color, that would be amazing. But what we do then is I'll use these markers, and just with the marker, I'm able to color it in, be a bit artful about it, and I can make it blend quite well. Something like that. Hopefully some of these techniques will aid you when you inevitably run into splits and checks in your woodworking. And if you'd like to learn more, please visit us here at the shop, and please subscribe to our channel.